Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan, and today I had the boys on, Nicky and Jordan. We recap semi-pro, and that is it. Hope you guys enjoy the episode.
Ice water turn Atlantic. Night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic.
Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan. Today I got the boys on with me, Nicky and Jordan. Boys, how we doing?
Doing good, brother. How about you?
Man. Can't complain.
Can't complain. You guys doing good?
Doing good. Doing good. Surprisingly not sore at all. So
Yeah,
good.
either.
I'm also not sore because we missed the playoffs yesterday.
Wait, you didn't make it wait. I thought you did make the playoffs.
Nope.
Like, not at all?
Nope.
Damn, that's good. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a good showing for my team, but we'll bounce back. We'll bounce back.
Of course. It's gonna make you stronger.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. I think having my face on those medals might be a like Madden curse now.
To be honest, yeah. That's why I didn't want my face on it.
I was like, okay, we get Nicky's face or Andrew's face or something on this.
No, put Dylan,
I didn't
put
know
Dylan
that
on it.
yesterday. Gio told me because we were talking about the Philly dodgeball medals, and I'm like, wow, this is so cool. Like nobody wants a medal with a picture of Sean on it. He's like, that's not Sean. He's like, that's Ryan. I'm like, you know what? That makes sense.
That's great.
And in the picture too, it looks like I'm kind of wearing earrings, and I was like, yo, can we make it a little less zesty?
Nah, you gotta make it more zesty, bro. Throw a nose ring on there.
Yeah.
Honest, yeah.
Look like my twin Randy.
Twin Randy's crazy.
Yeah. Randy's got two of them, so what does that mean? It cancels out, bro. It's like PEMDAS.
All right, but you guys know why I have you guys on here. So there was a big trade in the NBA today. We're gonna do an hour-long pod about Kevin Durant to the Rockets. Are you guys down?
Yeah, for sure. That was crazy what they
I did not get notified about this shit.
I was a wild. I saw what they what do you call it? What the Suns like got in return or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who did they get?
They got Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks,
The number 10 pick.
Yeah,
That's not bad. But who else is on the Rockets? Isn't the guy from the Raptors? What's his name?
which one?
Oh, no, he's
Vince Carter.
no, not him, motherfucker. He's retired. No, DeMar DeRozan or whatever his name is.
No.
Wasn't he on the Rockets?
No, he's on the Kings. Right now
okay.
they have like Jabari Smith, Fred Van Vliet. You're probably thinking of the one that looks like fake Drake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
Mr. OVO himself. Yeah, Van Vliet.
I don't know. I really only watched the Knicks, so that's it.
Wow, you got to broaden your horizons, bro.
No, I'm good. I'm salty, and I'm gonna sit on that for the rest of the year until the next
Salty
season.
about what, bro?
Shut the fuck up. Continue. Next question.
One last NBA question before we get into dodgeball.
Mhm.
Game 7's tonight. Jordan, you're the biggest Pacers fan I know. You're
Probably
also the
the only
only
one.
Pacers
Yeah.
fan I know. So who do
Let
you
that
think's
sink
gonna
in.
win?
Listen, bro. I feel like every time I doubt the Pacers, they win. So I'm gonna say I think the Thunder are gonna win. I think Halliburton's gonna channel that black magic. I think
Magic's crazy.
Siakam, you peeped him in the huddle. I think he's got one more in him. I don't know what that was about. I tried to do that before semi-pro yesterday, and I failed.
The Siakam?
The Siakam, I tried to channel whatever the hell he was channeling. Game 6 didn't work, but if the Pacers win, I want you boys to know I'm booking us all tickets to Gary, Indiana.
All right.
To what protest?
Nah, I'm sending a Halliburton jersey directly to your kids.
No.
Yeah.
If they lose tonight, you know exactly what I'm sending in the semi-pro group chat.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna block
Oh,
you, bro.
it's gotta
If they lose, I'm blocking the semi-pro group chat for at least a week.
I have some shit like saved that I'm ready to go, dude. Ready to
You
go.
make these in advance?
Some of them,
Wait.
yeah.
Wait, Jordan, did you see his YouTube cover?
Yeah, I
This one?
reposted. I
Yeah,
was like,
that shit was great, man.
because I was like, oh, Ryan tagged me. That's new. That never happens. And I looked at it. I was like, something's wrong with bro. That was a pretty impressive Photoshop job, though. I liked it.
You had to know what was coming, though.
I did. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner, honestly.
To be honest, yeah.
You had a picture. It was like I think you were drinking something, but it was like perfect.
Oh yeah, I use that on like my dating profiles. It gets a lot of likes. I think you know what you know where their mind's at.
Now you got a new one.
Hold on, wait, hold on. You like it's pretty accurate, right? That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, I think you got a new profile pic now.
I think so. I gotta make sure I screenshot. Oh no, I already did screenshot. I have it. I'm putting that. Make changing my Instagram icon to that as soon as we hang up.
I got some crazy ones that I've never been able to use, but I still got them.
All right, so you got to send them in the chat.
I'll send it in our chat because I know it's safe in there. But the
Yeah.
chats, I know I
Now
can't
I'm
send that.
Yeah, don't. We gotta be careful now.
Yeah, yeah. But it's all in good fun.
Hmm.
Before we get into recaps, though, I want to say congrats, Nicky, on making Team USA practice squad.
Thank you. You as well, brother.
Yes,
Thank you,
congrats
thank
to
you.
both of you glorious kings. I feel like I could smell the greatness through the phone.
Nice sniffs.
I can taste it.
Did you get taunted at all yesterday, Nicky, by like giving up a catch or getting hit, and then someone's like, "That's right."
No, I mean, not at all, really. I mean, I felt like everybody played the same. Like it wasn't like anything different. But a lot of congratulations and people coming up and saying stuff. So I appreciate that.
Same. I got a lot of that, and then I might have gotten twice where I gave up a catch, one to end a game, like shoulders up, like that's fucking right, blah blah blah. I'm like,
All
all right, dude.
right, bet.
Yeah, I feel like the entire flight team like made practice squad basically. I was going through the roster, like, and I think like everybody made at least like one, right, or almost everyone.
Everybody that excuse me, everybody that tried out.
Yeah,
Sean didn't try out, but
yeah, like you two, Geo, Bo. Did I see Miles on there?
yeah, Miles made cloth.
Yeah,
You know,
Miles.
Miles,
It's
Miles
crazy,
made
bro.
cloth. Yep.
How
Ashley,
many All
Austin.
Stars do you guys need, bro? It's like
We
the
gotta
2016 Thunder, not Thunder, sorry, 2016 Warriors all over again.
Who would Ryan be?
Draymond.
I'm
No.
Draymond.
Yeah, bro.
He's the crash out.
I
What
meant more
about
like
Gio?
look like
What
it.
about Gio?
Gio, I would say Steph, but I don't want to give that to him.
No.
He can be I don't know. Was Leandro Barbosa on any of those teams? Just we call him Leandro or Sean Livingston or something.
Sean Livingston. Sean Livingston with the dreads.
Exactly. Imagine Gio with dreadlocks.
I could see it.
No, I'm reporting. I'm getting them canceled, even if it's not like offensive. I'm canceling them. I'm posting it out on Black Twitter.
What if I pull up to Seattle with cornrows?
I feel like you could pull it off. Like I feel like if you came to my house for a barbecue, like my aunties would love you, bro. So I think.
Hey, auntie.
Hey, exactly. You got that.
Or I got the silky on.
Exactly. You're like Jack Harlow, but just like really good at dodgeball.
What do you say, Jack Harlow?
Yeah.
But really good at dodgeball.
I'm like Jack Harlow, but I can't rap, and then I also happen to play dodgeball.
I feel like you've never even tried.
Rapping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't definitely don't have that in my bag, but
Try it right now.
right now,
Right now, no. We might slip and say some crazy shit.
no cipher shit.
Yeah, every time I freestyle, like it'll start off good for like a solid like 20 seconds, and then immediately like I just say something like sus. Every single time. I can't help it. Like
Bro, it'd be like that.
it's just so easy. All those words they rhyme so well together.
It's like on the tip of the tongue off the dome, you know?
Exactly.
Someone will just slip.
Before we get into semi-pro, though, Nicky, I had you and Giancarlo on a few nights ago, and there was a bad storm in Long Island, and we recorded for like 12 minutes. So probably won't have us record because we're past a week now. So to recap that, I don't think a lot of people will be too interested anymore. But do you want to recap the Beast Coast at all?
Yeah, I mean, I'll recap it real quick. So there was DMV, which was a mix of Grizzlies and a little bit of Precision, and they had a little bit of rec players. Atlanta came down as well. They had some of their core players from Threat. and some rec players, but they were really good. I wouldn't really say rec players. They all played really well.
Mhm.
Philly had two teams. They had Filthy, and then they had Bananarchy, which is one of my favorite teams to play against. But it's they're such a fun team to play against.
Versus our fire.
And what's his name? Han Solo, you call him?
Yeah, Sam K.
Yeah, Han Solo, Filthy. And then we had on Long Island, which was our core team, was Dylan, Quan, Taylor, Gio, me. Jordan couldn't make it, unfortunately, but he was on it. He had some work issues.
You better fire that employee, Jordan.
Yeah, for real.
Oh.
I would.
Nah, they definitely got it right up.
Good. And we had Jacob. Jacob, he's somewhat new, but he's learning. He's been soaking up knowledge, and he's playing really, really well. He played on local a bunch of times with us. And then we had another New York team called Rockefellers, which was from the city. They are a really good team, really scrappy good team. We didn't play against them, unfortunately, but every game that I watched them, they were just literally catching like 3 catches every match. Like they were insane. Like,
a lot of good chemistry with them too.
Yeah, really good chemistry. And then that was it, right? Oh wait, and then Nutmeg. Obviously, you guys had Nut and then Meg.
Yeah.
Did you
recap like Randy's team, like the other team from Long Island?
I was gonna say, yeah, you missed the Long Island team.
Whoops, my bad. Long Island Bullets. We had Randy, Ben Moritor, Matt Spadone, Chris Brand, Derek Smith. Holy
Brian
shit,
Fields.
why am I blanking out? Brian Fields.
The guy on your semi-pro team.
Yeah, I'm just tired, brother. Yeah, that's it, right? I'm not missing anybody else that was on that.
Was Gio Mayo on there? I didn't know if he made it or not.
No, he didn't go. Oh, my bad. K2.
Yes.
K2.
Who?
Kevin Kimmick.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a sick nickname, actually.
Well, we have K1, which is Kevin on Phoenix, and then K2 Kevin on Squabble Up. Yeah, so K1, K2.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then you guys had a first round bye. You pretty much had a second round bye. We don't got to talk about that. And then you guys played who in the semis?
We played I think it was Bullets.
Yeah.
Semis. Yeah, yep. I think we beat them 6-1 or something like that. 5-1. I'm not sure.
But a lot of those games are pretty close, right?
Yeah, or it might have been like 5-2 because I think they went up 2 and then we just came back and won like 4 or 5 in a row. But yeah, they were playing really well all day. And then we played Boston in the finals.
And you guys were down 2-0, and then you guys came back and didn't lose after that?
No, we locked in our Knicks playoff type shit and swept Boston like Knicks did and Celtics, Easy.
Pretty much, gentleman sweep. Dave, Roy, and I, we had a gentleman's bet, $1, who was going to win. Dave had Boston, and I had you guys. And I was like, brother, I'll bet $300.
He had Boston.
He's from Boston.
He is from Boston. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. He does travel from. He does Nutmeg and Boston as well.
It would have been funnier if he was like, I bet a K that on Long Island's going to win, beat Boston. But no, both teams played really well. The first 2 games went Bostonia's way, and then after that, you guys came back. John had that one sick catch at the end. Kyle had a really nice catch too.
Yep, against Taylor.
Bo played pretty well. Yeah, everyone played well. Brandon.
Everybody on that team played really, really good.
Mm-hmm. But let's recap the semi-pro from yesterday. So I will start 1 to 8. We'll just kind of go in the standings right on the website. So Shake and Bake, you guys are first in standings. So we'll talk about you, and you guys also won yesterday.
Sure. I'm trying to pull it. I think I have it here, the standings. But yeah. Well, yesterday we played our first game. We played against Ace of Spades, who won the last semi-pro. They beat us 2-1. We only had like 4 players for the first game and a half, but they played really well. They came out strong. Um, and then we played against you guys, 3-1. That was a good game. I felt like the second game lasted like fucking 6 minutes. Like it was long as hell. We played Geo's team. We won 2-1. We played Sauce. We lost 2-1, which obviously is Jordan's team, motherfuckers. Uh, anyways, and then we played Phoenix. That was a really close game. It was 1-1, and then the last game, I'm not sure if it went into no blocking. I think so, but um, or I think we might have won it just at the end, and we won 2-1. Squabble Up beat us 2-1.
Twin.
Huh?
Twin.
Twin?
Randy.
Yeah. And then playoffs, we didn't get a bye. We placed third. So we versus Sauce. We beat them 3-0. And then the semifinals we played in Invictus. I thought we played a different team. We won 3-1 against them. And then in the finals, we played against Sirius, which is Matt Spadone, Morgan Seeger, Jesse, Zach.
Dan Fernald.
His brother Dan was a celebrity player for this tournament.
Jackson.
You have Lamar Jackson, and then you have Robbie Amendola. So, yeah, that was that, and then Ben, and then that was a really, really hard team to play because they were just all arms. Like even the girls too, they had arms and very catch heavy. So we relied more on like two ball plays and stuff like that because we know that one ball is coming back on these courts. So if one ball comes back and we can hold that other ball, if it slowly rolls back, then we can regroup and make another play like that again. So yeah, it worked in our favor, but they played really well. They had a lot of moments. Jesse played phenomenal.
Yeah, Jessie. I mean, she kills every tournament, but Jessie's really fucking good, and she's a really good teammate. Ben, he had that sick catch out of bounds where he snagged it with one hand.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. I was coming back from the bathroom and I saw that shit. I was like, God damn, he can move, man.
Yeah,
I was watching that game too, and I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Honestly, even Robbie, like I forget what game it was, but Robbie made like a catch. It was the one where I think he got called like out of bounds. Like his foot didn't really touch the line. I think like Chucky might have called him out or something. But like for like a guy that like is Robbie size, like he's very like nimble when he landed like a cat. Like he didn't make a noise when he came down. Like I feel like their whole team is full of people like that, where it's just like a very like in stature, they're just like very tall, but they're all so nimble and quick.
I was saying that yesterday. So they're like they're not like I wouldn't say they're all big bodied, but they're like taller, bigger people.
Yeah.
Also, Robbie, my nickname for him is BBL Bobby, and that's my other twin. We all have the same birthdays, Randy, myself, and Robbie.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know that.
For triplets.
You say BBL Bobby?
Yeah.
BBL.
You know what? I'm not gonna touch that one. I keep my comments to myself for that.
All right. So, and then you guys played in the finals. You guys played Sirius?
Yes. Yeah, we won 3-1. And I just talked about all the players and stuff. They all played really, really good. The girls played phenomenal.
Agree there. So we'll go with the second team, Ace of Spades. They're in second place. That is Bo and Quan's team.
Mm-hmm. Jordan, you can start this one.
Huh?
You can start this one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we played them round robin, and we beat them. So when we first played, we didn't really have that many people. So like Dylan showed up and was like coaching us through that game, and like I feel like he really helped us.
Schwartz?
Yeah, coach of the year. No, so Dylan was there yesterday. You know,
Dylan Cruz.
Yeah, being a big help on the side. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. So just a big help on the sideline, helping us because I mean, they're just so like I don't even know what to say. Like Quan and Bo, they're coming down like the line at you. It's scary, man. Some scary stuff. Like they both throw really hard. They have great arms. So it was kind of like a nice like grind it out. We did like we tried to play slow it down. So I feel like honestly, we can't. Rodriguez had no ankle yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw him like limping around pretty much the entire day. Like he got hurt. Like I turned around, he was fine. I turned around again. He's just like, yeah, man, I think I'm done. I'm like,
Yeah, it was right before the first game.
yeah,
I think he was walking on the
For
court
the
and he was
first game?
practicing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Literally, he's fine. He's warming up. He's doing his thing, and then I turn around like because we're lining up for the first game, and he's just like sitting on the bleachers, like taping his ankle. I didn't even ask what happened. I was like, bro, I don't even want to know. Like, I just hope you're okay. Um, but yeah, so like we just had to play like really slow. Like aside from he's like the fastest guy on our team. Like aside from him, like we have Chris.
yeah,
I can't really move like I used to in my younger years. So I just stay on the back line. But they're really good. I watched a couple of their games. They had Jackie yesterday. So it was really good to see her kind of like get back and get to play with them. I didn't even know she was on the roster, so she showed up yesterday. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, they were all just playing phenomenal. So
Mhm.
Nicky?
I mean, yeah, they're a really good team. Having Quan and Bo,
yeah,
they have a bunch of people that are new, and having Jackie there to somewhat teach the girls, Megan and Quinn there, which are really good. They have Pat and they have Justin, and Dylan Schwartz is also on that team as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was there for the first one, but not these two, I think.
yeah,
But yeah,
No, he was
they're
there for the last one. That's when I messed my thumb up. And
oh okay.
yeah. Because I remember I was like, I just don't want to be put in any 1v1 situations. We played him
Mhm.
first, the very first game, 1v1 situation. That's what I remember.
Yeah, but yeah, having all those like people that are coming up like into like the travel aspect of dodgeball and stuff like that, like competitively, like having Quan and Bo that play at the highest level, to teach them and pass down knowledge helps out a lot. So
yeah. Because I feel
hopefully,
like a lot of their team is full of, like you said, like people that are like looking or like have been traveling, like Megan,
yeah,
obviously Justin now, kind of like getting into it and like going to all the tournaments. So
yeah.
like I feel like those are two really good players to like learn from.
hmm And Dylan Schwartz doesn't. I don't think he usually travels that much, but for like
But
local
he's
East
good
Coast
here. Yeah,
tournaments,
locally he
yeah,
plays like
yeah,
Yeah, I think he's a sneaky good player.
yeah.
Also, shout out Justin because when we played them yesterday, we got Quan out twice. I think both off the opening rush. And then Justin caught him back in. And I mean, it was like cool. We got Quan out like within the first 10 seconds of the game. We're chilling.
hmm
I mean, other than Bo and the rest of our team. But yeah, then we get the catches, and I'm like, oh shit, here comes Quan.
yeah.
Yeah,
Having him come back in is definitely an oh fuck moment
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
one of the last people in that gym you want to get caught back in.
for sure,
Probably the last person you want caught back in, honestly.
for sure.
second tournament, second semi-pro that I caught Quan though. So if he was watching this, just know, bro, I think I might have your number.
Oh, when someone catches someone, I always say that that's their papa. So right now
Yeah,
you're his papa.
Honestly, I couldn't be more proud of my son. So
Happy late Father's Day.
it was the only catch I had all day too, which is the crazy. It's the only thing I did all day, but I was so happy. I was on the sideline trying not to yell at the top of my lungs because I was like, he's a scary guy. I want to come over and sing on me.
That one catch counts for like 20, honestly.
That's how I
honestly,
feel.
yeah,
The third place team, so Invictus, that is Giancarlo and Noah's team. Nick, you
Mhm.
want to start with this?
yeah. So on that team, it's Giancarlo. You have Noah. You have Jacob. You also have Tom and Alan as well as on that team. And then the girls, they have Rennie. Oh, I'm blanking out. Who else do they have? Who's the other girl on their team?
Alyssa.
Uh,
Oh, Alyssa, right.
yeah,
She wasn't there. So they had the celebrity of this tournament, which was Amanda, Decker's wife. Love her. She's amazing. She had a lot of fun, she said, so I'm glad that she came out with the rest of the Boston crew and enjoyed it. But yeah, their team was really good when we played them. It was really back and forth, really close games, like down to the end. They obviously, have Geo, Noah, and everybody else that somewhat travels but is still learning. So having them on the team to help is really good. So yeah, I honestly thought with them having Geo back that they would be like in the finals, like you know. So, but yeah, fun game.
Don't forget John, their newest
Oh
addition.
my God, yeah, that's right, John Gatlin. I
Yeah,
forgot he was he fell asleep last time because Boston lost.
that was like I think John Gatlin. That was like the most heated custody battle I've ever seen, like in the semi-pro group chat. Like
Bro,
Honestly,
I
yeah,
had to
man.
mute the group chat because that shit was crazy. My phone battery was dying
everybody was
fast.
going nuts. Like bro,
Battery.
like it was literally like the like LeBron the decision levels of like where is this guy gonna go, bro? Like you should make like an edit of him like sitting in front of like a bunch of like hats. That's how crazy that
With
was.
the semi-pro logo.
Yeah,
That's good.
exactly.
That's good. I like that.
That's good.
But yeah, no, really good team. Honestly, like I feel like I want to highlight shout out Jacob. Like you were saying, he's been like soaking up a lot. He's literally like gotten so like I don't want to say out of nowhere because like he does play a lot, but over at least like the last month, every time I see him, I'm like, bro, like since when can you like when did you learn to do that? Like he was against us, he was catching everything yesterday.
Yeah.
Like he even sat down. He was like, "They're always talking about your hands." He was like, "I'm hands junior," and I'm just like, I was like, honestly, bro, I can't argue with you today. Like he was on fire. But like you said, that team is like amazing. I genuinely thought that they were gonna make the finals too. Um,
Yeah.
you know, all their players. John, I didn't watch them as much yesterday, but I feel like every time I did see them, like, it's like Gio was going crazy. He's so hard to hit. I said he's like a little rabbit yesterday. I was like looking at his legs in like analytical way, and I'm like I even told Dylan I'm like bro's got some thick legs. And he just looked at me. He's like I'm gonna agree, but like I don't want to. And I'm like, is this fair?
This is fair.
Yeah, we didn't get to play them yesterday, and I did not ref a single one of their games. So I can go back and watch my live stream from yesterday, but other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, they just I mean they cooked us. So that's all I can say. Like they were hitting everything. Like when Jacob, I feel like he's one of those players. Like there's some players where like they're good, but then when they get into like a flow, like they're ridiculous. Like he like found a rhythm and just the whole game was just like on our asses. Like he put belt to my ass personally, and I didn't much care for it
On camera.
on camera, bro. I have a family, man.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot better. I played in D League and I lined up against him a few times, and he had some really nice throws on me. And he never got me out, but there was like two or three throws that I just missed the ball block, and he just missed hitting me.
Yeah,
And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he was like, ah. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I missed my ball block. You almost got me. That was a really good throw on your part. But yeah, that and also he has stopped jumping, so he's really squaring up to that ball. That's what
yeah,
I've noticed.
yeah, 100%. I feel like that was like his big thing. Like, I mean, he's also got very big legs, so he's
Right.
always up in the air. Like, I feel like that was just his main thing. But I think he's
Stubby
starting to
motherfucker.
realize now. What'd you say?
Because he's a stubby motherfucker.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
Boy's thick.
eh,
He is.
you said it, not me. Shit.
Shit. I mean,
Three C's.
What does that say? What does that mean?
Thick with three C's.
yeah.
No, he's thick with a QUE. He's thick, though.
That's why.
Hope nobody clips that part.
Yeah, that's just gonna clip.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm not reposting that.
that's gonna be the promo for this episode. The fourth place team, Impact, which is my team. Jordan, you want to start with this one?
Sure. I mean, we played against you guys. What was the score of the game? I'm pretty sure you guys beat us, right?
Can't pull that up.
No, you guys beat us, I think, 3-1.
Yes, that's right. What do you call it? I feel like that game felt like very odd to me. Overall, I think you guys like were playing pretty well. For the people that showed up. Like you said, you have a lot of people that are hurt. You are slippery. You know what? Like literally, Dylan's like to coaching us up, and he's like, bro. He was like, don't even bother trying to like hit him. Like just save him for last. He was like, you're just gonna keep like wasting balls. Like don't even bother. Like just try to get everybody else out. But yeah, I feel like the injuries really got to you guys. But I mean, you were doing your thing like normal. I mean, we're all scared of you. Uh, I have nightmares about you. But
And other
Ash,
dreams.
exactly. Um, Ashley, it sucks that Sean is hurt. Love playing against Sean.
Yeah.
Jeans.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I feel like you guys did not up to your normal standard. We'll just say that. But injuries happen. You can't really help that. So,
Yeah.
like, how
Nick,
did how did like how did you feel yesterday? I know, like, with all the injuries and stuff, like, do you guys feel like you played, to the best that you could, even with what you had, or
there was some things that I put in our group chat, like, hey, we're a good team. We're just dealing with injuries. There's some things I want us to work on, like, communication, running our aways better, not giving up ball control. So like there's a lot of little things that I think we've improved on. But overall as a team, it feels like that we're not all on the same page. I think that we should I think we kind of have an issue closing out games sometimes, depending on who's on the court, and that's not a slight on anyone on my team. But I have the standings up right now, so we're in fourth place according to the standings, but we have the second least amount of wins, which is kind of telling to me.
wow, man.
But we have the fourth least amount of losses, so we're not losing games, but we're not winning as many games as we should. Um, if it wasn't for us losing that finals and the first semi-pro, I think right now points wise we would be in no, yeah, we would be in seventh. Yeah. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys, like, that first tournament, you guys were like cooking. And they're like firing. I feel like you guys were firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Like, and it's funny because I feel like you guys are, especially like with you, like, you guys are a very like fast moving, like intimidating team. Like, I'm scared because like you guys are smart too. Like, whenever I come up to the line, like, I'm always tweaking out anyway. Like, I'm just like looking left and right. But like, especially with you guys, I feel like I always have to like look out for the counter. Ashley Elders hit me in the face like twice. And it's so embarrassing because my ball just sails and it hits the net that like protects the kids on the other side. So it's like I died for nothing.
yeah, I'm looking at the point differential too. So shake and bake 11, ace of spades 20, Invictus 5. We are -7. Then you have squabble up at +3. Sauce, you guys are -8. Sirius is -5. Phoenix is -19. So I think that point differential too is kind of telling, just injuries and just us not all being on the same page. But I mean, I'm still hopeful for the rest of the season. There's still
Yeah,
like what, 5? So
yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, we're right at the beginning. Um, I think everybody's just kind of like now starting to like see, okay, like, this is what we have. This is like who does what best, and like it's just starting to come together for a lot of teams. Like, so I think next month is going to be really interesting.
yeah. Nicky, you have anything to add?
I mean, for your team, it obviously sucked with having people there, but they're not really there. Sean being injured. You didn't have Jeans, you didn't have Vicky as well, so the girls didn't really get to rotate as much.
Also,
Um,
shout out Cole. She played with us.
oh yeah, and Cole as well. You
Shout
guys
out
picked
Cole.
up Cole. How did she play with you guys this weekend? How do you feel?
She played really well. There was times where I had 3 girl lineups out there, and some of my teammates were like, "You think this is a good idea?" I'm like,
Mm,
I actually do, because she's surviving really well,
Hmm.
and she
nice.
had a decent amount of catches. So, I think that's the biggest problem with our team is, like yesterday, I led our team in catches, and I only had 2, and we're not surviving. So if we're not catching balls and we're not surviving, then we're relying on throwing,
Yeah.
which we're an aggressive team, and that venue really allows teams to throw 2 balls, like you guys have mentioned in the past. But yeah, just the surviving is what's killing us, and also the injuries, because it's one thing for us to be injured and for our team to know that we're injured, but it's another for you guys to know that we're injured. And like, all
Mhm.
right, Sean's shoulders messed up. He can only throw from here to here. That's,
Yeah.
you're already kind of handicapping yourself.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree.
The next team though, so Squabble Up, they're the fifth place team. They were missing Taylor yesterday. Let's start with Nicky.
Yeah, so they're a heavy Long Island team. They only have one person from Boston. They have Jess Sarton. She plays with them, and then it's Randy, Chucky. K2, which is Kevin Kimmick, Carly, Allison, Kyle Robinson, and then Taylor Pineda, but he wasn't there this tournament. They're a really good team. They're learning. Randy's getting back. He just got back into dodgeball like a couple months ago, so it's good that like he used to play a while ago with everybody. But it's good that he's able to lead a team. They're a really good team. They're very fast. They're learning. They do make a couple mistakes, I would say, but they learn from it, which is good. Like they want to travel, they want to play like on the competitive stage and stuff like that, which is great. So I feel like this is why semi-pro is just perfect for teams like this because it's an introduction for USA tournaments and other East Coast local tournaments like Beast Coast. I know they're going to start doing that probably yearly, which is awesome. And then our semi-pro league. So yeah, they're definitely evolving. They're definitely going to be a team to look out for in the next couple tournaments. So I'm happy for them.
Yeah, I I think it's interesting. Where like the fact that they're like fifth, just with all the talent. I mean, this is like the one team where you said it's heavy Long Island, so like I know pretty much everybody that's on that team. So I guess like you could say you can speak the most toward them. Like I honestly am kind of surprised that they're not like a little bit higher. I think like you said, they're very fast. I think sometimes it's too fast. Like you know, like we all know Randy. Randy's like a very like energetic, like I'm gonna go get it type of dude. And I think that like that's great. Like and it does fire the team up. But I think sometimes like even like I've played with him and you look at it and you're like, you know what, like I want to match, bro. And like I can't do that. Like I'm 30 years old. I can't run I can't run that fast anymore. So like you said, I think that it's just like learning in some of those moments kind of to just like really just lock in and be like, okay, like let's hold it. But he has been getting so much better. Like there were a couple of times where I did watch his games or watch their games where he's yelling at him. He's like full 10. And I'm like, that's my boy. Like it made me so happy. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, but yeah, everybody like Carly, you know, my that's my twin right there. She said she dyed
I
her
can see
hair
it.
because she dyed her hair because she said we look too much alike. But with her, Kevin, like the hands on the team, Kyle, Allison, like it's a great team. Like I think that they're like Nicky said, they're gonna like bounce back and they're gonna be really, really good going forward.
Yeah, no, I agree. They're definitely missing Taylor yesterday for sure.
Sure.
If I'm being honest, after the draft, I looked at all the rosters, and me personally, I thought that Invictus had the most talented team, but I thought that Shaken or not Shake and Bake, I thought that Squabble Up had the most. Um, hmm. I thought that they were going to win a lot of games very quickly, and I also thought that they had the potential to lose a lot of games very quickly. Like they want to play fast, which is good if they're hitting, but if they're not and they're giving up ball control, then that's when they lose.
Yeah.
Uh, but
Yeah. What's that term? Double-edged sword?
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I'm so encyclopedic sometimes.
But yeah, no, they were definitely missing Taylor yesterday. And shout out Carly. She's one of the Nick court girls.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the term, but
She works at the garden. She does like the Ranger games, the Knicks games, and stuff like that. So yeah, she always hooks us up with shirts. She's always comes in clutch.
She got me a few shirts too. And this was after the Celtics, after the Knicks beat the Celtics. She came on the gym. She's all excited. I gave her a hug and I'm like, bro, you're literally living my best life. Because there was a video like 2 days before and she's jumping up and down with Ben Stiller after the Knicks won.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys got shirts?
I got shirts. Yeah, I got two of them. I have one, and then I gave one to my uncle John because he's a big Knicks fan.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like throwback Reebok shirts too. They're pretty sick.
Wow, Carly, if you're watching this, I'm a little hurt. I didn't get a shirt. Like I know I'm a Pacers fan, but like I like free stuff. Like it doesn't like
that would have been hilarious if he was wearing the shirt like doing this episode.
Next semi-pro, you gotta tell her.
I'm gonna ask
her.
The seventh place team, Sirius. Or I'm sorry, no, I've skipped you, Jordan. Sixth place team, Sauce. Nicky, you want to start with this?
Yep. Sauce is Jordan. Enriquez, Chris Brand, Yanni, Chrissy, Claire, which wasn't there this tournament,
Yeah.
unfortunately. They have Dylan as well, but we know that situation. And then they have Garrett Lee, you know, the motherfucker you tell him to hit that shit and he hits that shit.
Due to
But
Hassan.
B-Boy G.
B-Boy G.
B-Boy G.
um, but yeah, you know, they're from Long Island, obviously. Heavy Long Island team. Majority of them travel. Some of them are new to travel. For them not having Dylan these past tournaments, unfortunately, sucks for them. But for them to have Claire, which has the experience and the knowledge to lead them, is great. And also to teach the girls that are coming up because Yanni, so she's new. So it's good for them. And then, yeah, you guys are just a very fast team. Catch heavy too. And your girls are also really good. Like I see majority of your games, it sucks because you guys get out, and then it's like your girls left, but your girls will win it sometimes, and it's nice. So
They're both good for catches too. Like Chrissy, whenever we play against Sauce, or even last year when we were playing against when she was on no quarters, I would say, hey, like pump fake her, try to get her to drop her ball, but if you're throwing at her, throw around her because she's gonna drop her ball and she will catch you.
yeah,
Yeah. Our, like you said, are very catch heavy. It really sucked not having Claire there. I feel like the last because you guys know me, like I'm not there to captain, like so I kind of got like pressed into the role, but like Claire's literally been like a godsend. Like she's so like her IQ is off the charts. Like that we even like we didn't have Dylan first tournament and we made it to like the semi-final round first tournament. You know, like we haven't missed playoffs yet. So our team is very like it confuses me because sometimes I look and I'm like, like we're hurt, we're missing people, and then we like always like play like way better than I expect us to. Like after the first tournament, you guys like beat us. You guys beat us in the playoffs, and we're sitting in the huddle. We were quiet. I'm like, shit, guys. Like you ever seen that the play the meme where he's like, I don't know, I didn't think I'd make it this far. But yeah, I mean, Dylan's like one of the best players in the world, so it kind of like it sucks when you're missing that. But I think having him there yesterday like helps. I think, like you said, it's people that travel, but even with like the newer people, like it's just such a wealth of knowledge between him, between like Chrissy, and Claire and stuff like that. So
yeah,
hopefully he can come back next month. Fingers crossed.
I'm pushing for it.
Huh? Yeah, we're I think we all are, and it's even like ironic. Like he's playing against all these people, and everybody's like, yeah, like just let the guy come back. Like
I think it's just gonna make everybody better.
yeah, like people want to compete against, like the best. So, but yeah, this tournament, I feel like there's definitely a lot of stuff that we could have worked on. We definitely weren't catching at the clip we normally do. Also, shout out to Angel from Connecticut for playing with us as well.
True. Yeah, you guys picked them up.
Yeah, we definitely needed him because our first game against Phoenix, we had 4 people on the court as well. So, and E's ankle just didn't agree, but. Yeah, I'm excited for next tournament. If Dylan can come back, I'm calling it now. We're taking the chip, bro.
Oh, hear that, Nicky?
I'm calling it right now. Clip this. Clip this right here, right now.
That's okay.
I'm coming to your house to collect it, bro. Don't even bring it to the tournament.
God damn. I'm not gonna be a Bo. I'm gonna bring that shit.
Yeah,
next tournament I'm showing up.
How he did that. That's crazy.
Wait. What?
Bo left the belt at home.
Yeah, no. Yesterday's belt was last year's belt.
Oh, bro, he's not used to winning. That's it.
Yeah, man. You
know what? I had to bring that shit back 5 times last year.
Yeah, and guess what happened? He got belt to ass yesterday. So now, guess what? Now I hope he learned that to bring my property back next time. He was keeping it nice and warm. But now, guess what? I'm gonna show up next tournament with 2 belts.
Yeah, I already got a photo shoot idea with the belt in mind, bro. So I have to win. I already put down a deposit for the photography.
Nicky knows about that belt.
Yeah, I know a lot about
from
that
last
belt.
year. No, from last year.
Yeah, I'm talking about last year.
Yeah.
We have evidence now.
There's evidence, dude.
Hit it in the chat.
It's a pregnancy belt. That's what I call it.
Yeah,
Pregnancy. I need
Yeah,
that.
my wife and I have been
I
trying
need
for a
that.
while, and that belt was in our house when she found out she's pregnant, and my son is 5 months old now, so that's proof. But
Hey,
yeah.
Oh wow.
you know what's crazy? Andrew Kim has that belt, and he brought it back to Philly.
Oh, Jackie, mark your
Jackie,
calendars,
I'm gonna be an uncle.
baby Bryce Harper.
Might hop up.
Uh, the seventh place team, serious. So they lost yesterday in the finals, but they had a good showing for sure.
Yeah.
Jordan, you want to start with this?
Yeah, definitely. We played them, I think. No, we didn't play them twice. We played them in round robin, and that was another team that kind of just like ate us up. Fernald brothers are they're them, bro. Like who's the I always forget. I think it's Dan. That's the one that was a celebrity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was cooking yesterday. He played really well. You guys were talking about Jessie earlier. She kills it every tournament. I had a
Yeah.
1v1 against her, and I'm literally like, I was mad scared. Like, I'm normally never. I'm just like, ah, whatever happens, happens. It's like she was on the ground, and I'm like, so only go one of two ways. Like, but yeah, Robbie, I'm glad that he's back and kind of healthy. I feel like when he's on the court, like he's a very underrated like catcher. Like I think people look at Robbie and he's known for his arm. Um, but like sometimes like he just will make like a ridiculous snag like up in the air like by his face, and you're like, oh, like all you can literally say is, oh, okay. Um,
That's BBO Bobby.
PP Hill Bobby.
like I said, I'm not touching that one. I don't know if he's watching. But yeah, like even the rest of their team, Ben, the sick catch that he had, um, incredible. Trying to think who's the other girl. Oh, Morgan. Like their team is just very. It's another team full of people that is very experienced. Like I don't know how like I don't know Jackson that well. I don't know how new he is, but I feel like he's probably like the newest person that plays. Like everybody else travels, like plays like high level dodgeball. So I feel like they're showing. Obviously, they made it to the finals. So I mean, I feel like that's proof in of itself how good they are. Nicky, how did you think the finals went against them?
The finals played great. I obviously knew that they were a very obviously their middle was stronger than ours, so
Mhm.
I just told everybody in the middle just keep moving, eyes up, like they're gonna run waves and stuff like that. So make sure when we get hit, we flare, we keep our eyes open. Um, but yeah, I mean it obviously sucked because they did have Robbie in the middle, but he couldn't play at his full,
Yeah.
potential. Which sucks because he's a great player, but he still had his arm. But
Mhm.
he wasn't able to move when he didn't have the ball, so it sucked. But he was a main target to get out right away. But having Zach in corner, Matt, I believe, and Ben played the other corner sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and Dan played inside of Zach, so
Zach.
he was number 5. And yeah, they all played really good. Scrappy team. They did a lot of counter plays, so we realized that and we adjusted to it, and we did a lot of pumps, so we can gain balls and then adjust to one side and kill, and that's how we like somewhat numbered it down after they beat us. And we stuck to that, and it worked out perfect. And then we had to just survive at the end and block, so it doesn't go into no blocking.
What
So
was the final score?
3-1.
Oh, they went up like 1-0 on you guys, and then
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah.
They beat us right away. I think it was like I want to say it was like a 50 second to like a minute and 15 second game. Like
Oh wow.
yeah,
And
it
they
was quick.
yeah, and they kind of ran through Ace of Spades too. There's definitely like close games, but they went into that finals with a lot of momentum.
Yeah. Yeah, we realized we needed to let them kind of play at their pace and we regroup and then play at our pace and just kind of number them down. So kind of wait for them to make mistakes so we can capitalize on it.
And then also speaking of Jackson, so yeah, Jackson's a new player from Connecticut. I'm probably going to have him and Dave Roy on tomorrow to talk about semi-pro and East Coast. But
Nice.
yeah, he played in the Philly dodgeball tournament last year. He's played in 2 of the Boston tournaments. He played in Beast Coast. He's playing in the Boston tournament next month. So the showdown and the USA round. So he's definitely
Yeah.
getting a lot of tournaments under his belt. He's getting a lot better. And yeah, he plays in Nutmeg. He won MVP 2 seasons ago, I think. So good player. Keep
Shout
your
out
eye out for
Yeah,
Nicky.
him.
he's always he's definitely improving a lot. He's a hard player to hit when he has a ball in his hand for sure.
Really good ball
Um,
blocker.
really good, and he's always asking questions. He's always asking questions with me, and I see with everybody else. He's watching people and just helping teams with shagging, but watching at the same time. So it's nice to see like people like that are actually interested.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. And that's also Meredith's cousin.
Yep.
Burr.
Mer Meriden. And then the last place team, but I don't think they've been playing like the last place team. Phoenix.
Yeah. Well, Phoenix is captained by Brenda. Brenda came into dodgeball about a year and I want to say about a year and a half ago, but she's always been a fast, scrappy player. Now she's like learning like the competitive aspect, like play calls and stuff. It's great that she took leadership. They have Tenny, which is he's from the city. He's an amazing player, very very scrappy player. And he also counters like when you don't expect it a lot, and he gets me out. So he's a really good player to play against and match up. Um, they have Sarah Wood, who they just picked up, another New York City girl. She's amazing. Um, and then I'm trying to remember. Oh, they have K1, who's Kevin.
Kevin
Yeah,
CEO.
yep. Uh,
Ben.
Wicked arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a wicked arm. Ben Stolfi from Connecticut. He's really good. He has a good arm, and he squares up to every ball. He catches them, but he squares up to all of them. And they have Michelle as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle's just been really good. She has a really good arm. Probably one of the best arms for the girls on the Long Island side. So, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not missing anybody else on that team, right?
Trying to think. Uh,
PJ Mike.
PJ Mike. Yeah, yeah. Man's a freaking akimbo. That's what I call him. Yeah,
Like the closest
Kimbo,
thing to a
man.
Terminator. Yeah, he's just
Man just walks up to the line. He's just like, bam, bam.
yeah,
He's like, goddamn.
He'll just catch the ball like this.
yeah. I've
Yeah,
never seen anyone play like
wicked.
so slow and efficiently in my entire life. Like he'd never. I don't think I've ever seen him run.
Mm,
Like I think like he doesn't move backwards fast. He just kind of like walks back and it just works out for him like almost every time.
very calm player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, they're Phoenix is good. Like I was saying, we've never. I don't think we beat Phoenix once. In like the three tournaments we played them every tournament. I'm pretty sure we've lost to them.
They are
There's like
kryptonite.
Yeah, they are. Like you said, Tinny, honestly, he's like one of my favorite people to play against. Like when I line up, like in the rare occasions, like if somebody gets out and I have to move to corner, like he's so fun to play against in the corner. It's like you said,
Yeah.
you never know. Like he
Hmm.
changes it up. He's so unpredictable. Sarah, is she on that team now or is she a celebrity?
No, she's on that team. She got picked up.
Oh,
So
she
she
got
was
picked
on.
up.
Yeah, she was in the pool. And then obviously after every tournament, I mean,
Yeah,
we get to pick people or not. We get to choose and whatever the case may be. And she was in the pool, and Phoenix got a first pick. So definitely a great addition for their team to help with Brenda and Michelle, who are now traveling and playing on at all USA tournaments now, basically. So definitely going to help out a lot with them.
like Ryan said, like they're the last place team. But honestly, like I don't think any team like in semi pro at all this year, I look at and I'm like, oh, like you just like
Yeah,
take it easy, guys. Like this is just like a dub. Like every single team is competitive. Even like Phoenix, like it just hasn't worked out for them. But I think with the additions and like the more they learn, like
yeah.
they're gonna be so like they're gonna. I honestly don't think they're gonna finish the season in last place.
No,
No,
I don't think so either.
I think it's all about chemistry, and
Yeah,
all these every team's still picking it up and learning it. It's just some teams, they're just some teams just have better players,
yeah,
unfortunately, and that's just how it is. But like as teams that are coming in, like their chemistry's getting there, they're playing games, they're doing stuff that surprise themselves, and they're like, oh shit, this works, let's keep doing it, and they win, they keep on winning. So I never see like a team for this season like staying on the bottom, like a
yeah,
bottom two teams. I feel like it's always going to change, like
yeah.
So can't wait.
Yeah, and looking at the Final Fours too, so every single team has made the Final Four besides Phoenix, but like Shake and Bake 3, Ace of Spades 3, Invictus 2, Impact 1, Squabble Up 1, Sauce 1, Series 1. So yeah, I mean, again, their their team is in last place, but I don't feel like they're a last place team. And I
Agree.
think they only had one series won yesterday. And when I found that out, I was actually really surprised because I'm like, I watched them play a lot, and there was a lot of close games that they lost, but they were in every single series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah, like you guys said, Tenny's really good. Tenny's been traveling a lot. He's been playing in the D League too.
Hmm.
Sarah Wood has been balling out. She also made the Team USA practice squad, so congrats to her.
Congrats.
Right. Congrats.
She played in D League. I got to play against her in D League, and then again in semi pro. And she's tough to get out. She's very squirrely. She does a very good job, like a very very good job at Rat. Nicky knows what I'm talking about. But for anyone who doesn't, Rat is when you give up 5 balls and you just give the ball in the corner to whoever in the middle, and they just kind of play rat. They're trying to, fuck up timing. They're not really trying to get anyone out, but their goal is to just mess up their communication. But she does a really good job at that, along with everything else that she does a really good job at. So she opens up a lot for that team, and yeah.
Yeah. Quick question. Didn't Jesse make practice squad as well?
Yes, I was looking that up while you guys were talking.
All right. Yeah. Well, congratulations, Jesse.
Congrats to Jesse. Um, I think that's pretty much it, guys. This is on me because my iPad's about to die. But
Very
do you
good.
guys have any other shout outs or plugs you guys want to mention?
Honestly,
Um,
just shout out everybody that made practice squad. I know like a lot of people, especially Gio, Nicky. Uh, everybody's been grinding for it, but just shout out to everybody. It's not easy, being one of the top players in the country. So I think it's an accomplishment in of itself. So you guys should all, especially you, King, you should be proud of yourself too, Ryan.
Nicky,
thank
you
you,
got
brother. I
anything?
appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll dream
Uh,
about you guys tonight.
same, same thing. Congratulations to everybody that made the practice squad. Also shout out Philly Dodgeball, Boston Dodgeball, Connecticut Nutmeg, um, and DMV for coming out to Long Island to play.
Atlanta too.
Really do appreciate it. Yep. The more that come, the better. The whole point is to really just grow this league to really help us practice, but also keep it competitive and treat these tournaments like they're big tournaments on the East Coast when we don't have USA rounds. So all the help needed, and appreciate everybody that comes. That's really much it.
That's pretty much it for me too. I just say shout out to everyone who plays in semi pro. Shout out to Brett. He did a really good job, tournament director
Yes,
yesterday.
thank you, Brett.
Thank you, Brett.
And I think that's pretty much it. Nikki and whoever else is watching that is going to Seattle. I'll see you guys in Seattle. And that's it. Thanks for hopping on, boys.
Absolutely,
See you,
King.
brother. Have a good night.
Good night.